Hello. Um, as a quick introduction, I want to share basically what I'm doing here and why I'm making this video. And the reason is that so far I was using Cloud Code and GitHub Copilot and Winsource Editor to do my work, and Cloud Code was amazing. But I think what GitHub did now with GitHub Copilot agents is a force multiplier. I think it's worth investigating. It's worth trying out more. And the basic gist of what is different between Cloud Code and these delegated GitHub Copilot actions is that you are starting them based on issues on GitHub, and they are basically working in the background. So in a sense, you can kick off multiple issues at once, and then navigate those agents properly to fix your bugs and to fix your problems. And once they are ready, you start reviewing the code, reviewing everything, and then if everything is good, you can merge them to the main branch. So let me show you how this works, maybe to inspire you and to inspire us to investigate more. So I will just show you what I have now. And currently, I'm working on, let's say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pull requests at once. So this is unthinkable with any tool, even with Cloud Code or with anything else, because you just cannot shift your mind around one code context to another. And as you can see, all of these pull requests are tackling very small things like I want a spinner in the AI sidebar, or I don't want timestamps. I want timestamps in the markdownized version of the projects, and so on. So not like huge leaps of engineering. These are small things that needs to be done in a proper way. And so this is one way to view them. The other way to view them is to go to this agents page and look at these things that are running. So as you can see them, I started this 41 minutes ago, 31, 31, 31, 25, and so on. And let's start with creating a new one. So how I start this process is I go to the issues, and let's try to find a simple one. Like this seems like a simple one. So what this is that we have for any resource or any project in Operately, we are creating a markdown representation of that resource, and we are feeding that markdown to the AI, so it can give us better feedback about our project and about goals. So how I would go about this? I would first edit this and add a bit more context. So a bit more context. Show only the name of the parent goal, and if there is no goal connected to this project, show that this is a company-wide goal, because it's important for AI to know that this is a project that we are that is company-wide, and multiple people are collaborating on this. On some other issues, I would add more context. Sometimes it is beneficial to add a bit more context about how things work in Operately, how that it should add feature tests or not feature tests, navigate it a bit about where those files are, how the database looks, and so on. So very similar to how you would work with any other agent, but now you are writing it down here. So I'm saving this, and the next step is very simple. I just assign copilot to this, and it says that copilot was assigned by me. It immediately starts a new pull request. The pull request will show up here, and also, I guess, here. And if you open the pull request, then usually the first step is to create a plan, and then it will create a checklist. And usually the execution takes like, I don't know, 5, 10, 15 minutes. And I just leave it in the background for this to crunch and to come up with a good solution. So where I would go from this step is I would look at some of the other things that are already done and take them and then review them. So we have this remove row repetition in Markdown goals and projects. Okay, so something happened here. I hit a rate limit with this. Oh, okay. But the last step was something about this. Maybe I will hit a rate limit here as well, which is embarrassing given the time I'm recording this video, but it seems that this is not yet rate limited. Yeah, my next step is to basically go here and then do this GitHub pull request checkout. And my next step is to go to the editor and in the terminal, I just pull this thing down. That is usually my next step. And I switch to the changes between. Did I pull it down properly? Yeah, I did. This just needed some time to adjust. So this is showing me what are the changes in the pull request in these files, so I can review them one by one. I like to review them locally because I usually need to make some small adjustments or do some small stuff to be actually happy with this. So let's see what it did. So it changed this to render person name only. I don't really like that approach, but I already left it a comment how it should do it, and when the rate limit is up, I think it will fix it nicely. It did it for the goals as well. Nice. Okay, this is a bit suspicious. So what is it doing? If roll this, not assigned, name and title. Okay, this makes sense, and this makes sense as well. So this is my process of like reviewing this code, and on this side I can make changes if I want. And on this pull request, it seems that I will not make changes, but on some other pull requests, I definitely will. My next step is to start a local development server, and then open my local operating instance to just review if this is really working or not, because I think the biggest thing that we need to do with these auto-generated code is to like properly test it locally, and if something is not working or not looking good, then push the AI agent to work harder. So let's go to the project, and to get to the Markdown page, I would add Markdown here. And what was my change? So it's okay to show the titles here, but when I'm checking in, it shouldn't show the title. So I'm a bit surprised that it showed up, because the code did look correct. But yeah, that's the That's the gist of how I review code, and based on this and based on the code, I make some small adjustments. So I'm a bit disappointed that it didn't work here, but I can assure you that it did work on several other pull requests that I already merged. Let's see those. So so here, let's see, this change was about that these projects are showing, closed projects are showing up on this screen. And yeah, this worked perfectly and without any major issue. It also added tests and everything. So I'm wrapping it up because I was talking about 10 minutes, and as you can see, I'm very hyped about this technology. The reason why I'm hyped is that it seems that I can parallelize my work like 10x. I don't want to overstep, but I feel that I can work on 10 pull requests simultaneously without any major mental overhead for myself. And my work is converting to reviewing those pull requests, checking them locally, making small adjustments in the code, and then spinning through pull requests and pull requests. So why is this faster than Cloud Code? I would say that the biggest difference is that with Cloud Code, I was giving it a task, and then it was basically waiting and running, and my mind got super bored with just waiting and reading that list. And my very next step was to either open Twitter and scroll and then get lost in various comments and doom scrolling, and then okay, it finished. So my mental capacity is completely out of coding, down to some social media that makes no sense, and I am back in the editor. With this, I feel that I can stay in the flow, and the flow is that I'm navigating these agents, and whenever I'm done with one and pull request review on one, I jump to the next one, and I leave comments and I leave code changes how to progress further. That's everything from me. Hope you enjoy this, and I hope you find this useful. Bye.